Hi, my name is Carrie. Welcome to my channel, and today you're gonna watch me suffer. Don't try this at home, kids. So if you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe. But one thing about me is I like to stay active. And I like to stay active in many different ways. One way is by doing CrossFit and Olympic weightlifting. I like to run occasionally. I like to swim, hike, ride my bicycle. The one other thing that I do quite frequently is going on walks. I usually get between 15 to 20,000 steps per day. So I'm quite active, and I want to be quite active because I want to be able to get off of the toilet by myself when I get older. So this is one of the main reasons I stay active in general. That was loud. And I keep track of my steps by using my good old Polar watch here that I've had for about 5 or 6 years now. This past week I noticed that my steps have been getting a little more higher than usual, than I normally get. So while I was downloading all the data from my watch to my phone, whoa. Settle down, Carrie. So while I was exporting all the data that I completely geek out on because I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to data and my fitness watch, and putting all that information on my phone, on my app, I realized Thursday I got 27,965 steps, which is a lot for me. And then on Friday, I also got 24,979 steps. And I was kind of shook. I was like, whoa, girl, you be getting your steps in. When I got home Friday night, my body just hurt. It was wrecked. My legs hurt, everything hurt. And I obviously saw that I walked almost 9 miles on Friday and definitely almost 10 miles on Thursday. And then I thought to myself, well, if I got almost 25,000 steps on Friday and almost 30,000 steps on Thursday, what would it feel like if I got 40,000 steps? What would my body actually feel like? And then I wondered, what would my body feel like if I went 50,000 steps? Would my legs go numb? Would my feet fall off? So today, I'm going to narrate you through what it was like to get almost 50,000 steps in one day. So let's begin, shall we? So we started bright and early at about noon because I like to sleep in. I've decided to quick drive to the grocery store and get some snacks because if I'm gonna be walking all day, practically, I'm gonna need to fuel my body. Before I got anything else situated, I got my snack situation situated. Okay fam, we're about to leave and I feel like I need to show you my snacks that I'm gonna bring because obviously I'm gonna need to eat to fuel myself so my body doesn't just give out and my blood sugar goes too low. This is what I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna bring this little apple, some trail mix, this protein bar, and these Smart Sweets. So basically carbs and sugar and a little bit of protein. I've got a Camelback full of water, and I'm going to bring Kelvin because it's actually only like, I don't know, 75 degrees, and it's not going to get any warmer. So I feel like he'll be able to do it. But in the case that he can't, or like he taps out, I don't blame him. I have people that I can call that can come back and like get him. I've got his little portable pop-out water bowl so that I can give him some water when he's thirsty. And then the only inconvenient thing I have to carry is this camera. So, yay. So anyways, let the adventure begin. We are starting with 3,285 steps, and it is almost 1 o'clock. It's 12:59. Just to prove that that's how many steps I have, show you right there. It might be backwards. You get the idea. Okay, let's start this journey. So we got down the street. The walk seemed good. Everything seemed pretty okay. I realized that the backpack that I was wearing when I put the water in, all my snacks, that it was definitely heavier than I thought. So the whole time I was walking, in my head I was thinking, this is like another added 5 to 10 pounds on my back. Cool. I also realized that I'm gonna have to carry my camera because I had nowhere to store it. Just by holding it, my hands got really sweaty, and just by having that added pressure pulling down on your arm, my arms started to get sore pretty quickly. But that didn't stop me, and we kept trucking along until we hit the 1 hour mark. That's when it started to kind of all break down. Okay, we're about an hour in. I'll be 100% honest, my legs are feeling it. It started to get more hot. Just the added weight of this water in my backpack here, and the camera, my fanny pack, my snacks, it's really weighing me down. I'm getting I'm tired already. It's only been an hour. The other thing that I forgot to mention is on my watch, I wanted to record the overall session. When I record a workout session on my watch, it doesn't show me in that moment how many steps I'm getting. The only time I was able to see how many steps I was currently at is if I were to completely stop the workout session and then look at the steps and then having to go back into the watch and restarting another workout session. This was another thing that I didn't take into consideration, but we all make mistakes. This is my first rodeo walking 50,000 steps. Unfortunately, I can't see how many steps I have currently because I'm timing this whole experience, and on my watch, I can't see how many steps I got, but I can see the miles. So far I've gone 2.87 miles. My arm, just holding this camera up, hurts so bad. Calvin is doing pretty good. Probably gonna stop at this park that's around the corner and have some snacks, give Calvin some water. Oh man, I feel like this is gonna be a very bad idea once I get the 50,000 steps in. Okay, bye. So when we got to the park, I realized that I would have to walk all the way to the other side of this park and sit on the bleachers because there was a family using the park itself, and the kids were like playing on the swing sets and stuff, and I didn't really feel comfortable setting up my camera and just talking to it when they were literally right there. We had to walk all the way to the other side, which obviously helped anyways because I needed to get more steps in. So I was in a lot of pain. Well, we made it to the park. Give Calvin some water. I'm gonna eat this apple. I can't believe how tired I am. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. I feel like I could have gotten a little more distance in a short amount of time. But Kelvin, you know, obviously he's a dog. He likes to smell and poop and pee on everything. So obviously I'm a good dog mom and I let him do that. But I'm tired, man. My legs hurt. My feet hurt. My back. I mean, everything hurts. Let's see if it'll tell me. Nope, it doesn't tell me. I thought maybe my watch would tell me like how far I've gone. But I mean, how many steps I've taken, but it doesn't. It only says it in the one specific spot on my watch. I'm gonna eat a few more snacks and then we're gonna head on out and rock and roll, baby. Now at this point, while I was sitting here eating my apple and just contemplating everything, why I was doing this, I was only a few miles in and I felt like garbage. I felt like complete ass. My legs, and especially my shoulders from just holding the weight of that backpack, was really starting to get to me. But we didn't care. We kept pushing on. And to be honest, through all the pain, I was kind of enjoying it because I was hanging out with my dog. But then hour 2 snuck up on us, and that's also when it just got worse. Okay, so we're on hour 2. I'm dying. My legs hurt really bad. Mr. Calvin he's tired too. I mean, look at him, he's panting. Don't know why I decided to do this. And for the sake of the video, I'm gonna actually stop my watch and check how many steps I'm currently at. So let's do that. Okay, I'm checking. We are at 13,033 steps. Oh my God. Well, at least I got my 10,000 steps in today already. Oh my God. We have so much more to go. Oh man, okay. Let's keep going. After I realized that I went over 13,000 steps, I was kind of hoping that I would have hit the 20,000 mark, but we didn't. And as I sat there and ate my snacks and gave Calvin some more water, I really realized that I was gonna be hurting tomorrow. And that maybe I should have rethought my choices. But it was really nice to walk out in nature and just be with my thoughts. I got to listen to a lot of podcasts and different music, and Calvin was enjoying himself. But if there's one thing that I learned in this whole experience, get one of those Camelbacks. Are they like expensive? Yeah. Are they like $80 plus? Definitely. But if you ever plan on getting into an adventure like this, highly suggest it because it definitely saved me and Kelvin's thirst through this whole process. Another thing that I didn't really think about, but I kind of did, I realized if I took Kelvin, I wouldn't be able to just go into like a gas station to use the bathroom if I needed to. So we had to figure it out and compromise. So we actually went down to a park that was out of the way just so I could use the bathroom because baby, nature called after all that water. Good boy, Kelvin. Was it gross? Yeah. Did it smell? You betcha it smelled, but nature called and I had to get her done. I feel so much better. Okay, obviously we stopped at this park. I quick ate something. Kelvin got some water. I'm feeling tired, but surprisingly pretty darn good. So yeah, I think we are on the 3-hour mark or close to, it's like 2.5 hour mark, something like that. But we're getting closer to our destination. Right, Kelvin? He doesn't care. He just like, I wanna go. One of the things that I love about taking walks is the amount of scenery and just things in general that you don't usually see when you're driving in a vehicle or you're just on a, like if you're on a motorcycle or something and you're going by quick. You don't really get to see the small little things that are in your town, like this red building. These 2 red barn buildings have been in my town since I think the late 90s, and I never knew they existed until I started walking around and riding my bike through there. So if you ever want to start walking, highly suggest doing it because not only is it good for your health, and you get to see all kinds of cool things that in your city that you might not ever see. Now, when I got onto hour 4, I know I keep saying this, that things started to break down, but I started to question, you know, should I just call someone? Because my brain started to go kind of insane. And so were my legs and my feet. Okay, we're 4 hours in. I'm starting to slow down. My legs, my quads hurt the worst. Like my back kind of hurts. Basically my whole upper body because I'm carrying my backpack here. But I'm definitely starting to feel it. I'm getting closer to the destination. Well, actually not really. I'm still like 40 minutes out of like the destination that I picked to like walk to. This is gonna be long. This is gonna be a long day. I feel like by the time I get home, it might be dark. I'm not sure. We're checking in. Kelvin, he's still doing pretty good. Probably gonna stop pretty soon, drink some more water, and eat some snacks, because we all know how I am about eating my food and my snacks. We ended up finding this random picnic table, so we both sat down. Kelvin started to lay down, and that's when I realized, ooh, he's getting real tired. All right, sitting down at this random picnic table. I'm eating, got some water, got Kelvin some water. I know when he's starting to get tired, when he lays down. Yeah. He's feeling it just like I am. It's good for him. He gets some exercise, I get some exercise. So we ate and drank stuff, and I also realized that up until this point, I realized that people were kind of looking at me odd and just kind of not knowing what to do with me. Not only did I look like I was on a long trek because I had a backpack on and a fanny pack on, but I also had put my camera strapped to the front of my body so I could have my hands freely to like walk and not have all that pressure pulling them down by holding the camera and holding Kelvin's leash. So anytime somebody would drive by me, they would give me an odd look, and all I kept thinking was, I bet these people think I'm either homeless or that I'm up to no good. And I was getting a lot of stares. So we've been going for 3 hours and 20 minutes. Since I have this Camelback water backpack on and I'm walking and I'm carrying this camera, people are definitely looking at me and they're probably wondering like if I'm up to no good or something, because this guy in his car just like awkwardly like stopped and watched me. But anyways, I think people are like, they don't know what to think about me because they're like, is she okay? Is she like walking from city to city? Like, what's this girl's deal? We're gonna do it. All right, fam, we fueled up, watered up. Let's keep going. We've got hours left. So now this is the part where I realized I should probably text the person if they're home that I was gonna stop at to fill up my water jug that I have in my backpack. And when I texted the person, they texted back and said that they weren't home. And so I was like, oh, we're running out of water, and if I run out of water, we're gonna be kind of screwed. And I wanted to basically give Kelvin more water than me because I just feel more bad for his safety than my own. And so then we had to basically stop where we ended up and turn around and retrace our steps, which was not the original plan, but hey, you gotta go with what life throws at you, am I right? Okay fam, let's do a little bit of an update. We're on hour 5. I can't believe I've been walking for 5 hours. But anyways, this is a little bit of an update. The location, the destination that I wanted to go to, it was somebody's house. Turns out that they weren't home. Me and Calvin had to turn around and go back the way that we came, kind of, because the only other way I could get through to the other side of like town where I wanted to walk is if I literally walked on a highway, and I don't want to walk on a highway with Calvin. I don't want to get hit, you know? So we had to come back the way we kind of came. I'm dragging. I might have a kind of a happy attitude right now, but your girl is, I can hardly feel my feet anymore. We're gonna walk back kind of the way we came. I don't know how many steps I have right now. I'll have to check. Let's hope it's around 20,000. I'm hoping to have about 20,000 steps, but at this point, who knows? But yeah, I'm hurting. This is not becoming fun anymore. All I kept thinking about is the ice cream that I bought purposely that I get to eat when I get home, so here we go. So then 15 minutes later, I decided, you know, maybe I should check how many steps I have, and I was shocked. And not in the good way. Okay guys, I've been going for, what, 4 hours and 15 minutes? So we're gonna see how many steps I have. 25,000. Oh my gosh. It's only 25,000 and I am so tired. Wow. So when we hit hour 5, that's when I really started to lose my mind. And my legs felt like literal bricks, and I didn't know if I was gonna make it home. I had my brother Brian on speed dial. All right, fam, it's hour 5. I'm delusional, both me and Kelvin. I'm tripping over my feet. He's tripping over his little paws. We're both exhausted. And I thought to myself, we just gotta keep pushing. We just gotta keep going. But then I realized, like, we're running out of time and sun's going down. I have to, like, get groceries because tomorrow it's Labor Day and everything's gonna be closed. So I gotta go grocery shopping for the week. And then I realized, wait, you can go grocery shopping. Anything you do walking counts today. So for the steps. So this is the plan, Stan. We're gonna walk back home, which is gonna take at least another hour, maybe an hour and a half. And then we're gonna go grocery shopping. I'm so tired. My arms hurt so bad. I can hardly hold up this camera. Okay, here we go. We're going home. So there was a part of the walk where we had to walk over the highway. And once I got to that point, I was like, home stretch. I can make it. We can do this. But I was so delusional. I just felt like at any moment, if I sat down, that my legs would stop working and that I wouldn't be able to stand back up. It was that bad. Oh my God, I don't know. I am so delusional right now. I don't know, man. This sucks. My legs, they literally feel like bricks. I'm like one little battery bar left on your cell phone. That's me. Check engine lights blinking. Holy shit. We're both suffering. Well, Calvin's actually doing pretty good. You doing good, Calvin? I'm dying. We're getting closer to my house. Yikes. Okay, I'm so delusional. I can't even talk. Bye. So when we got over the highway and we ended up on this other little trail, this is when I started to really lose it. I remember thinking to myself, there's no way. Like, how am I gonna get home? This is gonna go by so much faster. And that was the thing. I knew exactly where I was and exactly where my house was and how fast it would take me to go from point A to point B in my car, but when you're walking, it's a totally different story. But then we started going a little bit further and the sun was setting and it was golden hour and it was really pretty out, and I was looking at Kelvin and I kept thinking how awesome of a dog he is, how much I love him. And then I started to think that I hope nobody that is watching this video is gonna be upset that I took my dog on this long hiking / walking adventure with him. And I got a little bit emotional. You know what I was just thinking? I was looking at Kelvin and he's doing a real good job. He's walking really good. And I was thinking if anybody were to get mad at me for taking Kelvin for this long walk adventure, even though my legs feel like freaking bricks, I'm tired and hungry, and I'm sure he feels the same. If anybody were to get mad at me for taking him for
this walk that the life that he has compared to what he had before we adopted him from the Humane Society. He gets to go on adventures every single day. He gets tons of walks and love. He goes everywhere with us, and we take him on all these cool hiking adventures and camping adventures, and he's loved so much. And he's just having like the time of his life right now, just walking and smelling all the smells. And if anybody were to say something like that I shouldn't have brought him with for this, the life that he has now compared to his old one, unmatched. And yeah, feeling a little nostalgic and just grateful for him right now. So had to give him his little moment.
So we kept on keeping on, and we kept walking. Calvin was doing great, and then we started getting so close to our house, and it was just like a hop, skip, and a jump away. But then as we're going, all of a sudden there were 2 little baby deer that ran across the road, and I thought, oh no, Calvin is gonna want to run after them. But they were so cute.
Oh my God, there's 2 little baby deer.
And then we finally got home, and my legs literally stopped working. Oh my God, Lieutenant Dan, my legs. And at this point, I didn't know what planet I was on, and then I realized, oh yeah, that's right, you still gotta go grocery shopping. Everything closes in like 15 minutes, and so you better get going. I'm in so much pain right now. Look at Calvin on the couch. He's like, I'm so tired. You did such a good job today. So let's check my watch. We are at 40,627 steps for the day. I've had this watch for like 4 or 5 years now, and I've never seen it that high before. And I didn't even get to 50,000. I talked about when I got home, I was gonna drop him off and then go to the grocery store and go grocery shopping. We're gonna head to good old Wally World, get some groceries because I don't have any food. I'm so I'm just like so delirious because I literally walked all day. I'm so tired. Okay, let's get in the car. Let's go get some food. Maybe I just need some food in my body. So after I got home from the grocery store, I ate and I realized, wow, not only do my legs not work, but I feel incredibly gross, like greasy and sweaty. Your girls sweat a lot. I was syncing my watch to my phone because I was gonna show you guys how many miles I actually went and how many steps I actually took at that point. But since my brain malfunctioned, I was more interested in giving Calvin a treat because he is a good boy and he definitely deserved it. I feel so gross and greasy from walking today. Also, I looked at how many miles I literally walked today. I'm gonna sync my watch. I'm so tired. But while I'm syncing my watch, and when I went to the grocery store to get some food, I got somebody else something. This is from Calvin. You want to tweet? You want it? Yeah, you did a good job today, Calvin. Alrighty, so Calvin's gonna eat his treat. I'm gonna make some food. I'm probably gonna take a shower, and then I'll come back. So after I took my shower and I laid down on the couch, I realized how comfortable that couch was because I didn't want to get up, and so I didn't. But then I realized, no, you have to get to 50,000 steps. You are so close. So I got up, and immediately when I stood up, I felt like my body was about to crumble within itself, and that for some reason I jumped ahead about 50 years and that I was a completely way older person than what I currently am. Okay, so it's later. I've been trying to walk around to get more steps to get closer to 50,000. My legs hurt so bad, and my feet and my ankles. It's wild. I walk like I'm like 80. When I'm walking, it's just like that. Here, I'll show you. This is how I'm walking right now. This is how I'm walking. My quads hurt so bad right now. Remember that ice cream I said I was gonna eat? Or that was gonna be my reward? Here it is. It's happening. Basically, after I got that ice cream in my hands, it was game over. I went and sat on the couch and I completely forgot what I was even doing because my brain was that mush. And here we are, the end of the video, the part where I tell you how many steps I actually got and how far I actually went. It was way more than I ever thought it would be. I got a total of 18.44 miles with a total of, drum roll, 43,523 steps. Wow. It was not 50,000 steps, but if I felt that gross and sore and just miserable at 43,000 steps, my butthole would definitely fall out of my if I did 50,000 steps. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. This was a fun video to make. If there's any other challenge or more active thing like this that you want me to try, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.